What is up, everybody? Old Guy Jamming here. We are going to today see if the Fishman Fluence Open Core Classics, the pickups that are in this beautiful Charvel Pro Mod SoCal Style 2. It's a lot of stuff in a name. We're going to see if the pickups. We love the guitar. We love the guitar. I mean, it's got the roasted neck. It's got the jumbo frets. They're rolled. It's got the great stuff, great bridge. There's a little bit of flake in the blue. It's not just flat blue. It's got some flake in it. It's got the nice thick pick guard. It's got the detail. It's got the switches. It's got the reverse headstock. It's great. But we're supposed to get Tele twang tones out of it and PAF old style like you'd have in a Les Paul tones out of it. So we'll see, and that's what we're going to see because the guitar is great. But the pickups retail for about $250. We're going to see if it's worth paying the $900, $800 price tag for that guitar. Feature-wise, it's great. Lots of access, great neck joint, but are you going to be happy with the way it sounds? Because that's ultimately what it comes down to. So we're going to compare it to this Telecaster. Schecter PT, Jerry Donahue in here, stock. Everything else is stock. And we're going to do a little clean. And then we'll go over to some dirt. I'll hopefully nail it so I don't have to do this again and again and again. I'm going to turn you down, point you that way. Turn that down, turn that off. Go back to our bridge pickup. Let's just do a direct comparison. Oh, put that down. The Schecter is a really great guitar. And woo! Snap, crackle, pop. Okay. So coil split and old school mode. So that's coil split on the bridge, and you can tell me what you think. Now I'm going to shut this off. We're going to come back for some dirt. Okay, so we'll turn this back up a little bit. Put that on standby. Now, I think I'm going to do a separate one for the Les Paul, but that's just a quick trip through the Telecaster side of what this is supposed to do. I'm personally not sold on the Fishman Fluence. I don't know. I think I like the passive pickups better. The guitar, however, is really nice. It's got this reverse jack in the back, turned out to be really cool. Separate cover for the battery is really cool, so you don't have to dig around in your electronics. The neck joint is gorgeous. It's great. The caramelized neck roasted is beautiful. The finish is great. Like I said, there's a little metallic in here. The bridge is great, although it doesn't have slots in the plate. So these saddles are able to move around a little bit. There's nothing keying them in, and through past experience, I know that can sometimes lead to tuning stability issues because you're bending on something or it slips out just like this. Watch, you're in tune, intonated, everything, but for whatever reason, that slips out and you're out of tune, and then you do a bend and it slips back in, and then your tuning changes. So there's nothing to key those in. The vintage plates, vintage brand guitars, they have little grooves under all these height screws so that they can't slide around. But that could be an issue. The pots are friction free, which is I don't care for so much. The tone knob has some friction to it, but this thing it's got so much, there's so lack of friction, it rebounds off the hard stop. I'm not hitting it that hard. But otherwise, it's really nice. The slim C or the thin C neck is a little bit thin for me. I could get used to it, but I don't mind a regular C neck. The locking tuners, like I said before, locking is great for changing strings, but they're no more stable than a wound tuner. The gearing and the mechanics of the tuner are what make it stable. The slash in the gears and things like that. But locking is nice for changing strings. The Lumile dots are cool, but they don't last forever, and you have to have them. They only glow in the dark if they're charged up first. Once they run out of their luminescence, they no longer glow. But the finish on it is really great. Really nice. And if you dig the Fishman sound, then you're going to like it. All right. Okay. So there you go. Old Guy Jam out. I'll be back with comparison with my vintage style Les Paul. Out. Take care.